Getting super itchy on a vibration plate is a sign that you're doing too much in your body, but what do you do with that information? So, for folks with hypermobility, MCAS, Ehlers-Danlos, histamine issues, POTS, dysautonomia, kind of that whole cluster, this is more common, but it can happen to anybody. Trauma, stress, anxiety, and things like that impact our ability to process out gunk. And it's actually fascinating because traditional Chinese medicine acknowledges that all of those things impact the kidneys, and the kidneys are what filter out the junk in our body, right? And it's interesting because Western science knows that our GI tract slows down as well too, which is what allows us to kind of poop out the toxins. And so if we can't poop them out, if we can't pee them out, like what are we supposed to do with them? What I do as somebody who struggles with this, and really retrospectively, I've struggled with this my whole life, I just didn't have the words for it. First thing that I always do is make sure that I get plenty of water before my practice and after my practice. And you're probably already doing that, so I'm probably preaching to the choir, but just in case it needs to be said, lots of water before and after. Point number 2 is we're also going to make sure that we open our lymphatic pathways. So the terminus, which is right behind your collarbone, we have a cluster of nodes in our armpit and a cluster of nodes in our hip. We're going to make sure that those are all open, and I have lots of videos in this playlist on how to do that. If you need more beyond that, let me know. We can talk about it. But getting lots of fluid and making sure that everything is clearing out well, it's kind of like making sure that the drain is open before you just go ahead and turn the faucet on. And with vibration plates specifically, one thing that I actually like to do, and this is what I did when I was pregnant, was I would sit in a chair and just put my feet on the vibration plate. That way you're kind of isolating just your legs. And so especially if your legs are kind of your problem area, getting those cleared out first can actually be really, really helpful. And you can absolutely turn the time down too. But I think it might be interesting to play with kind of sitting in a chair with your feet on the plate and seeing what that brings up. If that still makes you super itchy, then yeah, back down on time. But 10 minutes, honestly, especially if there's a lot of stagnation, is a long time on a vibration plate. After my pregnancy, the first time I got on was about 2.5 months after my C-section. I think I made it like 4 minutes.